pray that I love again, love again.
Hey, we are back with an adorable repeat offender on our show. It is ShaiR GoRGiiS. It is. Now, where is GoRGiiS from? Is that like
from my mind?
Really? You make
it fits
I
so
thought it
well.
was like.
All right,
I thought it was like.
They want to know the genesis of my
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was like Scandinavian or
Oh,
something.
yeah, whatever. Okay, my dirty little secret, never blonde hair is grown out of my head. There you have it. No, I made it up. I was dating somebody and found out his name was made up and decided, all right, every time I went to Three of Cups like 10 years ago, every time I'd walk in, everybody would be all, hey, ShaiR. And when I was growing up, it was always Sha. And everybody would call me Sharon since, so it was, so I was like, okay, I guess that's my new nickname. And my real last name, more dirty secrets, I guess, is GoRGiiS. So one day I was just thinking, I'm like, what sounds like GoRGiiS? And I'm like, GoRGiiS. Okay, that's fun. And then since I kind of do like the whole, sleaze rock and glam rock thing.
It's pretty glamorous right now.
All my like little sequins and
Yeah.
shit and whatever. You're allowed to curse on the show? All right, fine, then, good.
We hope so, because we always do.
No, well, good. I'm headed home.
I know. Otherwise we're in fucking trouble, man.
A lot of fucking trouble. So I just decided that, I'd spell it with 2 I's and 2 S's so people wouldn't think that I was calling myself GoRGiiS and, so it'd be more like a tongue-in-cheek kind of name.
It's a cool spelling. I like it.
Thank you.
It works great as a rock star, as a promoter, and everything else.
I'm a rock star in the 3-block radius.
You're a rock star and a promoter. I know
like that. Yeah.
We all
On a
are.
good day. Maybe, normal day at 1.5 block radius.
There you go.
So there's that.
Yeah, well that works.
So, there's no I in team, but there are 2 I's in GoRGiiS. Anyway.
And you're promoting, you were talking about a KISS band.
Oh yeah, this Saturday night, Morgan Liebman is doing, or Super Morgan is doing KISS Fest at the Delancey. And asked if I wanted to do it with my band, which is, okay, here's another plug, the Heavy Metal Video Darlings, but we're kind of on hiatus right now. We're looking for some new members, so if you play guitar. Anyway, so I put together a piecemeal the band for this Saturday night, and we're going in as Christine 16. After the song about pedophiles.
Wow. So, KISS, though, it's interesting that KISS is like not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
No, they're not.
They keep
I
getting snubbed. Now, it doesn't make sense.
That's not very cool to like that.
It's like weird of all bands.
They
KISS,
inspire
I want to
band.
rock and roll all night.
Yeah.
They are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like a game. It's almost like they're the Susan Lucci. But she even did finally win an Emmy.
Right.
So when is KISS going to be inducted? Like, they're not taken seriously.
Well, they have my vote, I guess, but,
I mean, they've even let, like, I can't think on my feet right now.
Guns N' Roses
Guns
before
N'
that.
Roses, well, that's okay, but they're rock and roll, but they've let
but
people...
Guns N' Roses is late, they were later than KISS.
I know, but I don't mean this in any bad way or anything, but, like, James Taylor, who's... Like, I love James Taylor, I love him to pieces, but he's not like rock and roll, like KISS,
Like Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
I also love James Taylor.
I mean, Madonna is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Is she?
I think she is. I love her, don't get me wrong, but she's not KISS. KISS is freaking rock and roll.
Don't get me wrong, of course I love Guns N' Roses, but...
I love them too,
Yeah,
they are rock and roll.
Doesn't it seem like, though, that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
I don't
they're
get it.
bringing you in, I mean, KISS
False premise.
they're still superstars and gods, and they still tour.
But they're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It just seems, I mean, Guns N' Roses is not what we once thought of Guns N' Roses. So many of these bands,
doesn't work like
it's
that.
after, it doesn't, that's what it seems.
Alice Cooper's in it.
Yeah, I don't know what the criteria
I don't
are.
get it. I mean, and I like Alice Cooper. Don't get me wrong.
I love Alice. I love GNR.
Yeah.
GNR is my band.
So since you're like a Kiss,
Motley Crue's not in the Hall of Fame either.
Oh, they're not?
Not as far as I know.
No.
No,
they'll get there. They will get there.
Motley's not in, and that's my other band that I love.
somebody stole my
or
Motley
one
Crue
day.
T-shirt, and I wanted it back. Like I knew who it was, and then she conveniently could not find it.
No, a friend of mine gave me a girl.
Yeah.
I was over a friend's house one day. My friend Scoop, there's a shout out. And we were just like screwing around with all these different clothes he has, and he pulled out this this vintage Guns N' Roses shirt with gold sequins, safety pins all down the front. It was all cut up, and I'm like, this comes home with me, and I've had it ever since. So.
Do they know?
Don't leave your good.
Do you want pie for that?
No, he knows. No, it's not a skeleton.
Oh, do you want to give us the skeleton from your closet?
I don't know. Let's see. There's that T-shirt thing, and let's see that my hair doesn't really go blonde or grew blonde.
When did you turn blonde?
17 years ago. So I must have been 5.
So your hair might grow blonde now. It doesn't know any different, right? How long do you go before you touch it up?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There you go. There you go. See? It does grow blonde.
Magical things happen. That's all I know.
There you go.
No, I don't know what's.
I remember when I found out like that people actually are not natural blondes. Like I am the dumbest when it comes to stuff like that until I worked in a salon, and like I was so surprised at how everyone colors their hair.
Because hair is naturally magenta.
Yeah, my hair. I always say I have blonde roots.
Well, the thing is, there are blondes in my family, so I guess it looks like I could be a blonde, but
so many more people
I act
dye their
like one
hair
half
than
the
you
time.
would
So there you go.
I'm a natural lime.
Yeah, I mean it's shocking
Do
how
I
many people dye their hair.
do I have a real? I mean, I don't know.
I always think of blonde now as like primer for like how your daughter for color. Like blonde is you could put such pretty like purple on.
Yeah, my job doesn't allow it.
I got this. I always think of a primer coat.
I started working at a high-end gym, and one of the in the rules it's like you can't dye your hair any unnatural colors, so that's why it's all black and blonde now. Yeah, that was kind of
That's in
disheartening.
the handbook.
Yeah, that was a little bit of I'm like.
Do they make you wear certain things too?
Well, I mean, we have uniforms, but I mean, at the gym that's everywhere. But like that's kind of normal. But I've never had anybody tell me that I couldn't dye my hair pink or aqua, and I'm like, seriously?
Did you have pink and aqua?
Not when I was interviewing, and not since. But over the summer I did. I mean, I always color my hair weird, unnatural, doesn't come out of your hair naturally colors.
Right.
Or anybody's hair.
I don't know how your daughter does it. His daughter is like multicolored hair.
Rainbow bright.
Yeah,
Awesome.
she is.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like. It's just done so neatly. Like, how does she do it? It's such high maintenance.
I use gray to make me look, more my age because I'm not too young and too good looking. So I use the gray touch up.
How long do you know? Have you ever watched her do her hair?
Oh yeah.
And how long does it take?
I cleaned up after.
It's such a mess. And it's such high maintenance. I mean, hers is always looking so
She's
fresh.
actually now modeling for Manic Panic.
She should.
Yeah, she never used Manic Panic, and I introduced her to Tish and Snooki at the FU Sandy show. And they sent her all the dyes, and she's using it and reporting it. And
cool. That's awesome.
I want that. Well, I can't do that, so it doesn't matter.
Good for her. Good for her. I mean, she's a walking ad for them.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
She really is, and I just and she does it like each part.
She's been doing it since she was like 13, 14 years old.
I mean, I've known her for a long time, and she's always had it. Yeah. So Kip, do you guys ever work together?
No.
Really?
No, we see each other all the time.
I didn't mean that in a negative, like I wouldn't, but no. I mean, all my shows that I've done have really just been me, and whatever. I'll hire the DJs, I'll book the bands.
ShaiR does great shows, and now she's performing more. She does great shows.
Yeah, I'd rather, really when I started hanging out 10 years ago, I guess that's my big secret. Like, I never really like, people are like, I know you from Coney Island High, or I know you from the Limelight. I'm like, no, you don't. For one thing, I was away at college for part of that, and the rest of it I was in high school, probably. But,
oh, so you never went to Coney Island High?
Once, and it was actually on an off night. So one person remembers me from the Cat Club. I'm like, no, that wasn't me.
It might have been me, because I went to Coney Island High. I went to the Cat Club.
Yeah, I went.
What was the other place?
My friends at the time. Okay, I guess this is.
I don't even remember what you said.
Cat Club Limelight. All those, rock and roll charts Limelight.
Yeah.
That's
I just
funny.
saw Party Monster the other day.
I saw part of that one night and fell asleep, but it was in my defense, it was 5 in the morning.
It was all the Limelight, which is pretty funny.
But the thing is, actually, and this probably is my, I guess, dirty secret or whatever, I never really, I never went to any of these places. I guess my friends at the time, I tried to get them to go. I'm like, come on, let's go see live music. And I didn't go to see these in high school, and I'm from New York. I didn't hang out in the East Village until about 10 years ago. And so a lot of people still think, yeah, maybe from 20 years ago, from 30, and I'm like, I was like, I was really young then, so, I had braces. No, that wasn't me. So I was a teenager. So, so that, I guess, would be it. I mean, most of my secrets, I guess most people know my dirty secrets, the whole rock and roll thing and the whole rock and roll lifestyle and whatever, but, whatever. I guess it's more my clean secrets that, like, hi, I'm a personal trainer. Or
wow, that's awesome, though. So when did you start going out, and what was the first memory you have, actually, of...
The first time I went out in Manhattan, actually, this is kind of a cool story. My friends and I were like, I was like 16, actually, and I was in Long Island, and none of my... I was kind of a quiet girl in high school. Okay, there's another secret. I was kind of like, one of the quieter kids, but, whatever, with a little bit of, maybe not so much the dark side, but dying to do something exciting. And I was really into music, I guess, in high school or whatever. And my friends and I were going to, like, new wave clubs on Long Island, which is where I grew up, too. And, And then one night, my friend Allison's like, do you want to go to the Underground, which is now a Petco? And I think I ended up...
I remember the Underground.
Yeah.
That's where the factory was upstairs.
Okay.
Andy Warhol's factory.
Oh, yeah.
It was upstairs from the Underground. That's why the Andy sculpture is right outside Petco.
Okay. I don't think I knew that,
yeah.
Sadly. But, and embarrassing. See, I don't know everything. More dirty secrets. Anyway...
remember the Underground?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I used to go there on Saturday nights. I guess it was kind of like, it's kind of, no offense anybody, but it was kind of a Guido club back then. But it was still kind of different. There were a lot of, like, punks that still hung out there. And I remember meeting, like, some punk guy named Louie and whatever. We ended up dating from that day. He had, like, I don't know, because he had some sticker on his leather jacket and some...
Was he tall?
Probably.
Like, did he have glasses?
No. He lived in, like, Jersey City and was, like, a year older than me. I was
wow. I remember a Louie from, like, Mud Club.
Probably not. But anyway, so, this is so funny. But yeah, so I used to go there, like, from that night on, and I didn't really like dance music. I was more into, like, WLIR, well, whatever, alternative, I guess, and, like, hard rock and stuff. So that really wasn't my thing at all, but whatever. We ended up going there, and it became, like, a regular thing, and, like, sneaking out on Saturday nights, and, and kids, like, from where I was from really didn't do that, so it was kind of, I don't know.
It was fun.
Definitely a lot.
You got a charge.
It was like staying out till like 4 or 5 in the morning and whatever, and meanwhile all the kids were like, yeah, we all have to be in by midnight. I'm like, yeah, you should lie and say that you're sleeping at a friend's house. They're like, well, they have to do that too. I'm like, then make some shit up. What can I tell you?
Good for you. So you want to try some cherry pie?
All right, is there dairy or eggs in it?
Not that I know of.
Okay, then yes.
Okay, cool.
And if there is, lie to me.
I'm lying to you.
Good.
I don't know, though. There you go. We won't tell the vegan police.
All right. This is me.
You're the vegan police?
Oh, no, not really.
Oh, good. There you go. So, any questions?
I don't even know what to say. Well, sure. So what's going on? You're playing. you're doing the KISS thing, okay?
And you sing in the band?
Yep. And we're
Oh, we
going
missed them in fun.
in your other project, you said that's on hiatus. Do you have any more shows coming up in the future that you know?
Well, we'd like to. Get the hiccups.
And you have a birthday coming up soon.
Yes,
You're in February.
January.
I
Actually.
thought it was February.
All right. Well, that's another.
You wanted me to book a band for you. And,
Yeah. Well, no. Well, all right.
And you're going away somewhere.
Would you like me to explain?
I'll shut up.
Yeah. Thanks.
Do you want one of his ice cubes?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Is that okay?
That's quite all right.
I feel she needs
I'll
something
take
to get the pie down.
Tastes like Jack Daniels?
No.
No?
I need something to get the pie down.
I know.
Probably.
Pie day.
Anyway, so, what do you call it? Yeah, normally I do a big partying. Put this in a nice cube up here in your coffee cup.
Okay.
Normally I do this, monster party on my birthday last year, like
January what?
29th. It's like an East Village holiday. I was talking about somebody. Everybody seems to know when my birthday is now because I do this big party every year. And I'm like, it's like an East Village holiday, for fuck's sake. And, which I guess is...
So that's Tuesday night.
Yeah, but this year I decided, all right, enough partying on my birthday every year. It's too much. It becomes stressful, and by the end of the night it's enjoyable, but, for most of the night I'm like, I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that. I'm like, hi, it's my birthday, can I just have fun? And I booked these bands so I could watch them too. And, what do you call it? So this year I just decided, all right, I'll do it later in the month, or late in the beginning of February. It turned into Valentine's Day, so calling it Sharon's Day. And no, I'm really not, but I thought about calling it that. Anyway, so
So it's on Valentine's Day?
It's on Valentine's Day. It's at Gallery Electric, yeah, and I have Die Pretty I just booked Die Pretty today, actually, and Snake Canyon, Sweet Cyanide, and Spread Eagle, featuring some...
Spread Eagle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sounds like a good party.
Yeah. Hopefully there'll be somebody else on it as well. I just haven't booked
It
it.
still sounds like a really good birthday party.
Yeah,
Sure.
I love doing this because, some of these people are my dearest friends, and, it's always fun to do that. And I performed at it last year because LA Guns canceled and whatever. But, I think this year I'm just going to, that was a pain in the ass too, so this year I'm just having the party, and hopefully, I'd like the heavy metal video darlings to keep on keeping on. It's a fun act. We're the girls from the videos, and I do a stupid voice like that.
Cool.
And, it's fun.
So what's your website if people want to play at your events, or do you have to be friends with you to get a gig, or?
You don't have to be friends with me. It kind of helps, or I become friends with you. That sometimes works also. By and large, I like people to you can just contact me on Facebook, and then I'll give out my information.
Right, Facebook is usually the spot.
I don't really don't like Facebook communiques because I feel like it's I don't know, it's kind of, Facebook should be silly and fun. It shouldn't be all businessy and shit.
It's a little of both, I think.
For me, I don't really care for that, but and whatever. There is a heavy metal video darlings page, and I tell people when I'm on stage that they can like us on Facebook, but what do you call it? It's it's just heavy.metal.video.darlings.
Nice.
What do you call it? And I say that a lot, I guess. What do you call it?
We'll have the ShaiR GoRGiiS promote.
There is a page. It's ShaiR GoRGiiS Presents.
Yeah.
But I don't really look at it, and I don't think I've looked at it in a year and a half.
Well, maybe you better.
I don't really book that many events anymore.
You have the event, your birthday,
Yeah.
February 14th at Bowery Electric.
Yeah, only hard. True, but Valentine's, come on out.
it's your birthday. That's
Like, I leave my New York friends out, that's, but this year I figured it's time for my LA friends to cash in on the fun. Maybe it can become a Hollywood holiday. Maybe that should be a name of a band. Anyway.
Well, it's always fun to see you.
Always fun to see the both of you.
Yeah, so this Saturday is the KISS thing.
Yeah, this Saturday is the KISS thing with
January 26th.
Christine is 16 and I'm Paulina Simmons.
And where
I'll be in full makeup.
The Delancey.
Delancey. And I'll be in full makeup. So will the rest. So will I think everybody who's performing.
Who are you going to be?
I'm Paulina. Say Paulina Stanley. I'm sorry. Paulina Stanley.
Paulina Stanley.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Exactly.
I'm marginally clever.
Is Gina.
Gina Simmons.
And what are the other ones?
Stace Freely.
Nice. Cool. And the other one?
Is Patricia Chris. Well, that's her real name is Patricia, so.
That works.
That works really well.
Wow. That's awesome. Wow. Well, get into the goddamn fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, all right?
Well, I don't know about me, but yeah, KISS should.
KISS should.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
a female KISS.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get there.
Yeah.
There is another female KISS should.
But we don't care about that.
We don't care about me.
Yeah, exactly.
I care about everybody. Anyway, I guess that's my time, huh?
Yeah. Any last shout-outs?
Let's see, we did the show, we did, I love everybody who's actually watching me do this, so that's about it.
Yay!
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Glitter. I love your shirt. Yes, I do. And we will be back.
As you know, a girl named Glitter, and actually I used to be called Sparkle. That's a long time ago and a lifetime ago.
Nice. Well, I love Sparkle.
Sparkle Gorgeous.
Yeah, there you go. Sparkle Gorgeous. We will be back on January 23rd. Friday. Yes.
Oh.